So today Starbucks has not cut their Wi-Fi off on me, and that kind of sucks because I've already bought my coffee. And if I knew that the Wi-Fi would be working, I would have just came and bought my coffee from here. But I bought my coffee before going in transit today. Anyway, we're gonna get right down to it because I don't got forever. The first thing I want to discuss is the CAVS. What's up? How y'all doing? Whoever that is, when y'all come in here, make sure y'all say your name. I like to interact with y'all. Y'all guys are the best. The first thing I want to bring up is the three things that I want to discuss. What's up, Mahogany? How you doing this morning? The three things I want to definitely discuss today is the CAVS and all the turmoil that's going on over there, the refs in the NBA, because it's really just getting crazy. I don't know. They might have. Good morning, Mo. And the star situation where now he's on everyday struggle. I also want to discuss that. I want to know what y'all guys think about that in particular. Because good morning, Terry. I'm doing great, Mahogany. I mean, I'm always gonna say I'm doing great. To keep it a buck with y'all, I might not be dropping videos for a couple of days because I'm going into the hospital today. I've had a couple of I haven't been feeling well lately. That's why I haven't been doing as many videos as usual. I haven't been feeling well. And so I decided that for economic reasons, I'm going to go to work and then I'm going to have the EMS call for me. Because I'm having problems with my heart and with breathing as of the last month. What's up, Jacqueline? How you doing this morning? Oh, no, that's Star. What's up, Star? So let's get right to it. I've been telling y'all for the longest, I've been telling y'all for a couple of months now, that the Cleveland Cavaliers, they just have problems. They have tons of, how can I call you right now if I'm doing a live stream, yo? I can't call you. I'm literally on my phone right now. I didn't bring my computer with me. I think I'll be fine, to be honest with you. I think I'll be fine, but I mean, it is what it is. Basically, it's no reason to hide the fact. Basically, I believe that I have a condition where my heart hasn't been working appropriately, and it might have caused some fluid to go into my lungs. And so that's the situation I'm dealing with right now. But what happens is when your heart don't beat, when your heart beats very weak, sometimes fluid could back up into your lungs, and I believe that's the situation I'm going through right now. At least that's all the symptoms that I seem to be suffering from. But that's neither here nor there. I'll be perfectly fine. It isn't that big of a deal. So let's get right into it. I've been telling y'all since last season that the Cleveland Cavaliers, there's an issue with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and one of the main problems that the Cleveland Cavaliers have is with their current roster, they're not going to be able to compete with the Golden State Warriors, and they can't even make trades to make themselves good enough to compete with the Warriors. I've been saying this since last season. This is nothing new. So now you have a situation the other day when they was playing against OKC when Kevin Love said that he wasn't feeling well, so they took him out, I think, in the second quarter. A lot of the players on OKC a lot of the players on the Cavs feel like Kevin Love could have played. Thank you, Mahogany. I appreciate it. A lot of the people on OKC feel that Love could have played, but he didn't. So they had a big meeting about it. Now, this is the thing that kills me. They have a big meeting because freaking Kevin Love missed a half of a game. They didn't have any meeting when freaking Derrick Rose skipped out on them. No meeting. But Kevin Love misses it. I don't think that's fair. I don't know if they're doing that to Kevin Love because he's the white guy. I don't know if they're doing that to Kevin Love because he's better than Derrick Rose currently at this juncture in their careers. But I don't feel like it's fair. I don't feel like if somebody say that they're not feeling well and that they can't play, that we could question whether they could play or not. You understand what I'm saying? I personally have a feeling about what he was doing was they don't like Isaiah Thomas, they don't practice. They need a new coach. They're not listening to their current coach anymore. And it's hard to listen to your current coach Thank you, Mo. I appreciate it. I mean, I think I'm going to be fine. It's not that I'm not sweating it. All right? I'm not sweating it. Their current coach, I believe that one of the issues and one of the problems is that with their current coach, they're not listening to him. And I believe one of the reasons why they're not listening to him is because of LeBron James. LeBron James wants to be the coach. He wants to be the GM. He wants to tell everybody what to do. He wants to tell first of all, the number one thing that LeBron James did wrong, pardon me, I'm sorry about that. The number one thing that LeBron James did wrong was he had them go sign and trade for all of these players that can't play defense. All they could do is shoot threes. Why? Because LeBron James want to drive to the hole and give easy assists by kicking it out to people who could shoot. So now they're 28th on defensive efficiency throughout in the league. There's only 30 teams because they have a ton of players who can't play defense. That's one of their issues. Another issue is LeBron James had them give all of his homeboys big contracts, like Tristan Thomas. Tristan Thomas' contract is maybe worse. He's maybe more untradeable than Joakim Noah at this point. I mean, I don't know. Tristan Thomas, at least he plays. Joakim Noah doesn't even play. But that's a terrible contract. And the only reason why he got that contract is because he's friends with LeBron James. So LeBron James has basically destroyed Cleveland's ability to be able to either make trades or pick up players or just flat out get better. Because he thinks everybody takes him like he's some basketball guru. The Cleveland organization don't want him to leave again. So Star says, by the way, this Jacqueline Frazier character, that's my homeboy Star. He says, Star says, listen, bro, the simple reality is nobody feels sorry for LeBron. LeBron put that team together on his own, constructed the way he wanted it. Now he's losing. And no. Nobody should feel sorry for LeBron James, and that's my point. LeBron James constructed the team. LeBron James got the coach. I believe one of the main reasons why LeBron James wanted Ty Lue over homeboy that was there before him, I forgot his name, is because the dude and they had a better record. They had a really good record, and it was number one in the freaking, I think, East. Is because Ty Lue was going to let David Black, thank you. Star said David Black. Because Ty Lue is going to let LeBron James do whatever LeBron James want to do. Whereas David Black, they actually ran practice. One of the things that Isaiah Thomas said just last week is they don't practice. Now, LeBron James tried to say, oh, well, you could come in on your time off and then you could practice then. No, you idiot. He's saying that we don't practice like a team. He's not saying people are individually going out there and trying to become better. Yes, you're supposed to do that. But also, as a team, we're supposed to practice. As a team, we're supposed to work together. As a team, we're supposed to create continuity. As a team, we're supposed to create chemistry. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I believe Isaiah Thomas is saying. Isaiah Thomas is saying, as far as that goes, there's none of that happening. They're just going out there and they're individually working on their talents, but they're not working on being a better unit. And that's what all the best teams in every sport does. I grew up playing football. I used to play football, equipment and everything. And I'm telling you right now, you can have somebody on your team that's just a standout star. But even that standout star, other people need to be able to do their job. If you have a great running back, you still have to have good linemen to do their job in order for the team to have success. That one running back, he can have tons of success on his own, but you're not going to get those wins unless you have a good offensive line. The proof of that is Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders is quite arguably one of the greatest, if not one. He's one of the top 5 running backs ever to play in the NFL. But I don't think he ever went to a playoff game. I'd have to look that up. I don't think Barry Sanders. They might have cut me off. Oh, man, did they cut me off? He did? Okay, but I don't think he won one. As great as Barry Sanders was, they didn't put the things around him in order for the team to win. That's my point. Each individual asset that you have can be great on their own, but unless we could come together and be great together, there's only but so much success that we could have. That's my point. That's my position. So, as far as the what's going on with my bed this morning? As far as the Cleveland Cavaliers go, and I left my brush at home. I don't know how I did that. So as far as the Cleveland Cavaliers are going, I just don't see them getting better. I don't see LeBron re-signing. I see LeBron leaving because that's the type of dude LeBron is. He's a mess everything up and blame other people. Because I'm going to tell you what pisses me off more than anything else. I keep hearing how the Cleveland Cavaliers losing is everybody's fault except for LeBron James. LeBron James slows down the ball. LeBron James holds the ball and only passes for assists. LeBron James stays in the game when he should probably go out of the game because he needs to have more energy later in the game. Exactly. He does. He just bails as soon as things start going sideways because LeBron James is a front runner. There's but only so much respect I can have for somebody who's a front runner. That's like you dating somebody and they only with you when times is good. And then once things start getting a little bit difficult, now they searching for the next person to be with. What kind of shit is that? Anyway, screw the Cavs. I'm going to have some new Cavs stuff up today. Also, Jason Kidd got fired. I think he deserved to get fired because that team has too much talent for him to be losing some of these games that he's losing. And with that being said, I also think that the Knicks coach, Jeff Hornacek, also need to be let go. But if the Knicks fire Jeff Hornacek, I'm hoping that we could get Mark Jackson because I think the Knicks' main issue and problem is motivation. See, what a coach's job is to make sure that the team is organized and playing together. That's one thing. Another thing that a coaching job is motivation. You got to get your guys to play better than they are. You understand? So if you could get your guys to play above their heads, if you could get your guys to play better than they are, then you're going to have success. And right now, the Knicks just isn't doing that. Right now, the Knicks will have a day where two guys will play above their abilities and then everybody else will play below their abilities. I think that they're using Kristaps Porzingis wrong. I think that they're using Frank wrong. Frank Ntilikina. I think they're using him wrong. I think that Courtney Lee needs to have more opportunities. First of all, he's leading the league in free throw percentage. He's also very high in the league in three-point percentage. And he's also high in the league in just scoring and field goal percentage in general. I think that we're using Beasley wrong. Beasley, for whatever people want to say about him. Hold on, I'm going to get to Burke in a minute. For whatever people want to say about Beasley, Beasley scores. Beasley's issue is Beasley just can't stay involved, like emotionally involved. You understand what I'm saying? That's Beasley's issue. If you get a guy like Mark Jackson, that problem is solved because Mark Jackson is a motivator. People could say whatever they want to say about Steve Kerr, but the Golden State Warriors weren't good until Mark Jackson got there. The Golden State Warriors were not good. The Golden State Warriors was not winning until Mark Jackson got there and changed the culture. Mark Jackson got there, changed the culture. He breathed confidence into the players, and then after he's done that, now the players are much better. And then they brought an X and O's guys in Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr is an X and O's guy. Mark Jackson is not really an X and O's guy. Mark Jackson is a motivational guy. You understand? He's like the Buck Showalter of basketball. Buck Showalter, for everybody that doesn't know, teams always bring him in to build up squads as a manager. And then the year that they get rid of him, the very next year, whatever team that is, they buy him for a championship. It happened with the Yankees. I believe it happened with Arizona. And it happened with somebody else. I forget who. But Buck Showalter is a guy that he builds up players. He builds up teams. He installs confidence. And he changes the locker room. And that's what Mark Jackson does. And that's what the Knicks currently need. The Knicks need somebody that's going to come in, change their locker room, build up their confidence, and create an atmosphere of winning. See, just to get off on a topic for 1 second, this is the thing that kills me when people have, like, their children or whatever, and you can't let your child win in a couple of games and be like, well, I'm teaching them to be better. You got to understand, winning, success breeds winning. You understand what I'm saying? If you want your child to be successful at something, they need to get wins. They need to know how it feels to win. You understand what I'm saying? If you have somebody and you're confident, constantly, beating them because you can, you're causing for them to lose, and losing breeds losing. winning breeds winning. So if they could get Hornacek out of there, because to me it seems like the players are not listening to him anymore. You could tell because in the beginning of the games they're usually playing pretty well, and then when things should be done, like there should be adjustments made, they can't transition well. They don't transition well to adjustments. So the fact that they can't transition well to adjustments leads me to believe that the team just isn't really listening anymore. The team is doing what they want to do, and they're not listening anymore. So you got to get him out of there. You got to get somebody in there that can motivate these guys. Now, as far as the Jason Kidd situation goes, Jason Kidd, I didn't like him when he was coaching the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't like the way he was coaching. It just looked like shenanigans to me. He's a snake oil salesman. Like, that's what he is. He's a snake oil salesman. He's going to come in. He's going to tell you every single thing that you need to hear, and then he's not going to be able to deliver on any of that. I believe that if the freaking Brooklyn Nets would have had a different coach, that they would have been more successful in those years that Jason Kidd was here. Because if you remember, I think at least one of those years is the year that they had Paul Pierce, and I think they had Kevin Garnett, didn't they? And they just did not succeed. And those players was down on their lower end of their career. Don't get it confused. But they didn't succeed because Jason Kidd does not know X and O's, and Jason Kidd is a snake oil salesman. He's not even an inspiring guy. Jason Kidd doesn't win over the locker room as much as he wins over upper management. You understand what I'm saying? So when Jason Kidd was out of there and those other dudes were so eager to hire Jason Kidd, I already knew it was going to be a bad look, and that the Brooklyn Nets was going to be better off for him leaving. That's what it is. Also, before I get out of here, let's talk about this star from Star and Buck Wild going to the freaking Everyday Struggle. Okay. I think this is a really good look for Complex. I think this is going to be a terrible look for DJ Academics, because I don't think that DJ Academics, DJ Academics, he can't hustle. He can't hustle with Star. He can't hustle. He doesn't have the linguistic capabilities to be in a conversation with Star and be able to hold his own. So I don't look for Act to be there, because Star's gonna go, Star's gonna take over that show, and DJ Act they're gonna throw him. I'm telling you, he's not, because it's just not gonna be a good look for him. Star been in wars with people like freaking Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. He's been in wars with P. Diddy, media wars with people like that. DJ Academics is nowhere on his level. One of the biggest downfalls of DJ Academics, in my opinion, and I'm saying this as a person who likes DJ Academics. I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for channels like the War on Chirac. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't be doing this. Y'all wouldn't know me. I wouldn't be a YouTuber if it wasn't for a couple of the DJ Academics channel. So I don't say this. He's really biased. I don't say this to be disrespectful to DJ Academics. I just want to let that be known. I'm just stating what I believe to be facts. DJ Academics is a freaking mumble rap fan. There's no way that he's going to be able to talk hip hop with Star. Just off of the strength of that. All right? He's not going to be able to talk hip hop with Star. He just isn't. He doesn't know how to navigate a conversation like Star. See, this is what you got to understand. Everyday Struggle is supposed to be a debate show. It's supposed to be like First Take. You understand what I'm saying? That's why everybody's confused. They think it's just a hip hop show. No, it's supposed to be like First Take. When Everyday Struggle was conceived, they wasn't even gonna have and this is per Joe Buttons. They wasn't even gonna have guests. There was gonna be no guests. It was just gonna be DJ Act, Joe Buttons, and Nadeska. Nadeska being the moderator, talking about hip hop and urban culture. That's it. That's it. It wasn't gonna be nothing more than that. That's all it was gonna be. So when you have a person that goes on a debate show like DJ Academics, and you got to understand, Joe Buttons was nice. You understand what I'm saying? Because Joe Buttons isn't a nasty dude. Joe Buttons is really smart, but he's not nasty. Star's nasty. Star's gonna embarrass you, and he's gonna enjoy embarrassing you. So all I could say is Star is on that show to steal all of DJ Academics' thunder. Whether people understand this or not, he's there to steal DJ Academics' thunder. Star gets fired all the time. Star doesn't care about getting fired. Star's cool with it. He's gonna get fired and go back to what he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you gotta understand. Star's not there to build up Complex. Star's not there to work for Complex. Star's there to build up his own brand. And once he built up his own brand, then it's whatever, and he's ready to bounce. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Think about everywhere that Star's been. He says whatever. He knows he's about to get fired. He still says whatever. He doesn't care. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't care. So DJ Academics is about to get his butt handed to him day in and day out. That's just facts. And all I can hope is that, because I know DJ Academics got a team, so all I can hope is that him and his team get together and they could, put together how they're gonna attack this threat, because that's what Star is right now. Star's a threat to DJ Academics. And I didn't even see the episode, but I do keep hearing about how Star just whooped them. Star's been doing this for too many years, yo. He's been doing this for too many years. But Complex is smart, because Complex knows why don't they let these chats come back up? Come on, chats. Complex is smart, because Complex knows that when Joe Buttons go all the way over to Revolt, that there's no way that DJ Academics is gonna compete with him. See, this is what people don't understand. It's all about that ad money. You understand what I'm saying? When Joe Buttons go to Revolt, let's say Joe Buttons go to Revolt, and Joe Buttons gets Charlamagne the God to go on the show with him. He gets Charlamagne the God and Joe Buttons on the same show. There's no way DJ Act could compete. But Star can. You understand? Star, he could compete. It's just gonna be a bad look for DJ Academics if he can't figure out a way to navigate this, and it's gonna be difficult. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I actually hope I'm wrong, because that's gonna be a big L that he just took if he can't figure out a way to deal with Star. But Star's a vet at this. I just don't see it happening. Star's a vet. Star's dangerous. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting out here a little early today, because I told y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show up to work, then I'm gonna call the EMS and have them check me out. If I'm fine, then I should be streaming tomorrow. But I might have to find another place, because these guys like turning off the Wi-Fi on me, and I don't trust the regular network to work right, because for everybody Star's gonna take over. That's just facts. Yo, what up, Reginald? What took you so long, man, my brother? Also, one more thing. Let me know what y'all basketball teams are. Everybody, make sure that y'all go into the comment section after I end the video. Go into the comment section, put up who y'all teams are, because y'all guys show up here every day for every morning coffee, and I would like to make videos based on whatever your teams are. So I'm a Knicks guy, so right now I'm making Knicks videos. CAVS are important, so I'm making CAVS videos. I'm also going to start making Golden State videos and OKC videos. So after I turn the stream off and the comments open up, go down there and let me know what your teams are, and I'll try to follow those. Yeah, I'm going to be making OKC videos, but that's mostly because Carmelo Anthony is one of my favorite players. So I'm going to be making OKC Wizards. I'll make some Wizard videos also. Oh, man. Funny story. I'm hoping that the police isn't going to make this turn, because the other Starbucks called the cops on me. That was crazy. So basically, I'll talk about the Wizards situation. So, dude,
Call my line at
It's Autumn Webster there, 118257.
It should be about an hour.
I'm gonna write something. Hold on, everybody. Give me 1 second.
Open at 10, right? What's today? Yeah. No, it ain't. I thought it was Wednesday.
I already have a couple of videos on stuff like this up. I would love if you could email me and we could stay in the contact, and I'd be more than happy to make videos on that subject. Also, you want me to write down my actual channel name for you so you can see who I am? Hold on, everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. It's the BBN network, and definitely, please. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Hundreds of millions.
I'm sorry to hear that happened, but please, definitely, and I'll be more than happy to do as many exposés as possible. Once again, what was he talking about? So yeah, Starbucks. I don't know. These guys seem to be treating me good today, though. But the other guy not here. Reginald says AK was talking about subliminal disses as if Drake created it. He always says somebody is outdated when they can't agree with him too. Okay, first of all, one of the big issues that I have with academics as far as his choice in music is I don't listen to mumble rap. But at the same time, I'm not gonna front. There's a couple of songs that's actually dope. The way AK seems to operate is if you don't listen to the type of music and you don't deal with the type of music that he deals with, then you don't know nothing about music. Because if you like any rapper that isn't doing mumble rap, then you're in an old school. You don't know anything about the present rap culture. And just that in general, it just really kind of just, he's just really biased. But I understand because you got to look at it like this. He built his platform up off of drill music. You understand what I'm saying? And let's keep it a buck. When he moved away from drill music and he stopped talking about drill music isn't as prevalent in our media as it used to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Act created waves. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's respect that man. He created waves. So now this mumble rap shit is going on. Half of this stuff I don't understand and I don't care. But there are a couple of songs that's really dope. And it's because they're one, catchy, or two, it's just good rap. So Swiss Beats has done an album with mumble rappers where they're not doing mumble rap, they're doing straight up rap. And he says, when people get to hear how these dudes could really write, they're gonna be surprised that a lot of these mumble rap artists, I got fucking candy in my mouth. As far as these mumble rap artists is, they're really, really good. It's just that they do mumble rap, but that doesn't mean that they can't do different type of hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like DJ Ack is just where he at with it, but he creates waves. So even when I don't agree with him, I can't get mad at his position. That's my point. I can't get mad at his position. You understand what I'm saying? He creates waves. Let's just keep it a buck. If he was a little bit more real humble, see, that's another reason why he's not going to be able to mess with Star. Star says, the Star in here, my homeboy says, AK is a sucker that got big-headed off his success, which is why I don't see him being around much longer. Yeah, see, he has a problem with understanding what humility is. You understand? Like, he's not humble at all. And it has to do with, like I said, he created waves. He know that he has. You understand what I'm saying? But just don't be fake humble. That's what I'm saying. You don't got to be humble. Nobody has to be humble. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a humble person, it's fine. It's cool. There's tons of people who are not humble, are successful, and people like them. You don't have to be humble. But I don't like the fake humble. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say what it is. The fake humble is what I don't like. You know, oh, I do got my brush. The fake humble is what I don't like. The fake humble is what I don't like. Everything else I'm fine with. If you're an individual and you feeling yourself, feel yourself. I have no idea what LML is. If you feeling yourself and that's the way you are, then feel yourself. That's the way you are. No disrespect. But that fake humble, I can't get with that. You understand what I'm saying? And this makes me think that you're dishonest. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not saying he's dishonest. I'm not saying he's fake humble. I'm just saying that that's my opinion. Other people can have opinions that vary and are different. And, you know, it's about just respecting each other's ability to have an opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Reginald Leak says, and that's something I'm having a hard time getting used to, that it's okay in this internet era to create waves, even if it has no merit, but it's definitely one of my weaknesses. Yeah, like, when you have a big platform, you could create waves. You understand what I'm saying? AK created waves. Gotta respect that. You understand? You just gotta respect that. I think Star's about to destroy him, about to absolutely destroy him. I think AK is gonna probably be on his Twitch, you know, having emotional outbursts pretty soon, because there's no way in the world he's gonna be able to hang with Star in a debate. Just ain't possible. It just ain't possible. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. You know what today's gonna be? Today we're gonna be humble. That's what we're gonna do today. Today we're gonna pay it forward. We're gonna be humble. We're not gonna allow for our id. We're not gonna allow for our inner egos to take over. We're gonna stay humble today. You know, we're gonna treat people a little bit better than they treat us. That's what we're doing today. That's what today's about. Also, everybody, hug your kids, tell them I love them. And that's all I got on this one. But look, I love y'all, man. Stay safe. And there's a lot of weirdos and a lot of wackos out here. So besides just the general stay safe thing, also take an inventory of your friends. You understand what I'm saying? Take an inventory, because not everybody's really your friends. Some people are just associates. If they're just associates, treat them as such. That's all I got on this one. I love y'all. Definitely. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up today if I'm not gonna be stuck in the hospital or whatever. And Reggie says the fact that they can rhyme though proves that it's all gimmicks. Absolutely. Mumble rapping is a gimmick. Absolutely. And they're all kind of biting off of Lil Wayne, not for nothing. Lil Wayne and it's like a couple of other dudes that actually made like one or two mumble rapping type of songs, and they're all biting off of him. Like, all these guys look up to Lil Wayne, but you got to understand the reason why Lil Wayne was doing this shit was because he was high and he couldn't speak appropriately. Like, people not really getting that, but it is what it is. Anyway, I love y'all. Keep each other safe, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.